saying apparently that the team around the Sussexes are more predominantly Meghan Markle, nobody wants to share or indeed bring up or mention. And as I've said to you before, this is the problem when you are a celebrity. The difference, say, with the royal courtiers is it is their duty to tell you exactly what the press is saying, the feeling out in the mood, all of that sort of stuff. As we saw famously with the Prime Minister at the time, basically sort of saying to our late and brilliant monarch, Queen Elizabeth, it's about time that you return back, you know, the public want to see you. The problem is when you're a celebrity, you pay those people and nobody wants to risk their job. We've seen that on numerous occasions. Even her latest communications global decided to move on, but things of course are not exactly all they seem, as I pointed out. Now the bigger picture for Meghan Markle is Hollywood seemingly hates her. And that's all thanks to this one man. That's right. In her eyes, he's enemy number one. Let me explain. Morning, nice to see you. How are you? Are you all right? I'm just having a quick break between the rain. As you can see, it's quite windy, but the flowers look gorgeous still. I'm just dreading when they take them down, I know. Just don't want to lose them, do you? You know what I mean? Also, thank you, by the way, for enjoying so many of our recent videos. I'm glad you enjoyed the one about Queen Victoria and, shall we say, the restroom. The John, I know it's called the John around the world somewhere else. Fascinating to think, isn't it? Many of you were shocked about the way that the ladies, shall we say, partook for the comfort break, as it was called. Yes, apparently 100% that's what happened. And you kind of think, oh, gosh. But clearly, you know, I mean, have you ever... Can you imagine that big dress, all the kerfuffle just to go? I mean, yeah, you know, no. We'll leave it there. It's getting a little unsavoury, isn't it? Back to your royal story of the day. This man, that's right, this man from the Hollywood Reporter is now seen in Meghan Markle's eyes as public enemy number one. This is all because of the frank reveal in his publication, the much esteemed Hollywood Reporter. You see, she believes that she should have been given a bit of warning, forewarning, all about the Demon Duchess and how people don't want to work with her. She's difficult, demanding. I mean, you know, you could just go on and on and on, could you not? But what's fascinating here, you see, is now, as I said, the problem is it really is sticking, and Hollywood seemingly does dislike Meghan Markle. They will always like Prince Harry because of the connection to His Majesty the King, the British monarchy, and particularly in America, to the late and beautiful Princess Diana. That's what they think, you know, they come away and think, well, you know, she was still so liked, they'll forgive Harry in many respects. Meghan Markle, it simply doesn't happen like that, you know. Truly for her, she's had to fight her way up, and she got there to the top all thanks to marrying rich. Nothing to do with her being an entrepreneur or an independent woman. She married rich, ditched and married rich, because clearly the first husband, Trevor, didn't have enough to offer and she wanted to get there quicker and faster. Boy, did she get there, but then things went massively wrong. Now what's happening is her team basically is saying, we can't get you out of this behind the scenes, but nobody wants to tell Meghan that it's over. And it really is over. You know, you need to now step away, they believe, for at least a year. You know, the inside track is that the Netflix cooking show is a disaster just waiting to happen and will heap more negativity on her. And I don't mean that in a wishful way. I wouldn't want anybody to be fed up about it, but you've logically got to look at where you are if you're dealing in the world of celebrity. And that's the problem. But you see, the team are getting paid. The team are handpicked by her, and everybody treads around her on eggshells. What they really are saying behind the scenes, and this is all the way down allegedly to her agency, we need to step away. A year out the limelight might do us a lot of good. People will forget, come back, do some good work, hopefully restart, reset. Meghan doesn't want to do that. She believes it's everybody else's fault, but more importantly, this man's fault. And according to that source, revenge is coming, one way or another. Now, can truly Meghan take on the Hollywood Reporter and this man with a colossal readership and digital click army? I doubt it. But again, who's going to tell Meghan the absolute truth? Certainly not if you're paid by, certainly not if you're being paid by her. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.